Hello from 3D Institute from Novi Pazar, and with you guys it is Semir Poturak, master architect, currently doing PhD in Istanbul at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University. I'm gonna do a series of small beginner-like tutorials, but having in mind that the goal is to show you how purposeful can manipulating geometry in the way Grasshopper is allowing to us can be. As myself, I'm designing rings, and you can see my designs and shapeways, 3D artifacts. That's the name under of the shop where you can see the designs. We'll start with the XZ plane, so 2 times every time. It's just 2 times on the screen, XZ. That's the plane where we're going to draw a circle. You guys can check the diameter, the radius. You can calculate the radius, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm always using the radius of 9.1 millimeters, which corresponds to some 8.6 something in EU size chart. I just remember it's 9.1, and that's always how I do it. You can, of course, then always, that's the good thing about Grasshopper, you can customize the size very easily because the whole formula works together. So the tree ring, how it's gonna look like. We're gonna put a circle above but lying in this plane XY. So we're just gonna have to use the command move, and this circle we want to give him also the same radius, so 2 times click 0.000 point, another point, let's say 50, will give me a number slider from 0.000 until 50. So you guys can rewind and understand this, but this is the best way to use the sliders, and you should start even if you're at the beginning. So this is 50 is too much. Again, we're going to put 9.1. That's exactly what we want, and that's what we're getting. We're moving this, but again we're going to move this in the Z direction 2 times. Z, I just typed Z, and unit Z. That's the vector indicating that there is a movement in the direction of Z with amplitude, I think, of 9.1. So that's exactly what we get. How are we going to get ourselves a 2D looking tree? If you guys use AutoCAD, we architects use something like this we use this to represent the tree. Evaluate curve. Circle, that's the curve we want to evaluate, and 0.000.1, because evaluating curve means finding any point between 0 and 1, where 0 is 0 and 1 is 0 and 1 is 1, 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 1 is 0 and beginning point and the one is end point of the curve. And that is like for any curve you use. You noticed I clicked right click here, say reparametrize. It's not set by default, sometimes it works, but usually you will have to click that right click and reparametrize. So let's find where our point has to be. It's 0.25, so that's exactly on the top, as you can notice. Point. And now we want to have a lot of points here and connect all those points with this point here on this circle. So we're going to use the command line. And this asks for two inputs, A and B. And how we're going to get a lot of points here? We're going to use a random generator, something that's very popular in programming. It's used to generate a series of quasi-random numbers, which actually are not random, but they can work for some presentations, in presentation purposes. Geometry, random. So what do we want to have random? We want to have random points. So you remember here we evaluated our circle in this way, and now we're gonna do the same thing. We need the same component. The other circle, this one, you see it's marked green, will go to circle, to curve, and a random generator will go to T. So we have a domain which is 1 to 0, that's exactly what we need. Number of random values, 1. So in order to get 1, in order to get a whole number, to get the number of points or number of values between 0 and 1, we go 0, which will indicate no points, 2 points, let's say 50. We're going to plug this into N and we're going to see what's happening. So we got some 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And another thing we're going to change is seed. Seed is something that's part of random generator and it helps randomize a thing. So you see we got random combinations. Actually, that's more precise how it works. So we got our points. We plug it here and we got our 2D tree symbol in 3D design in, let me pause that. So the last thing is to make this into a three-dimensional object, and we're going to, in this simple example, use pipe. We're going to just plug all the curves we want to make them like pipes, like three-dimensional objects with circle as profile curve. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is, because in printing in steel, let's say, will ask from us to have at least radius of 0.5. and the radius of the default radius of the edge is 1, so we're going to reduce this and make it 0.06, let's say, just to make sure and give some extra volume to the ring. It still remains elegant, and the best thing about parametric design is that we can make so many different unique combinations, which is exactly what is prizeful in jewelry. I just want to say that because we added the pipe, so now we have a radius of 0.3 millimeters. We're gonna add and put it 0.4, so we got exactly 0.1. No, 0.1, 9.1. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful. Please give us likes and subscribes, and until next video, bye.